Yeah, before we start with the basic circuital law, first, what is an electric circuit? So basically, an electric circuit is a model of a device operated by electrical energy. The various concepts and methods used for analyzing the circuit is called circuit theory. So before we deal with basic circuital law, so what are the basic terms that has to be understood before studying what is the concepts of circuital law? So in this, when we deal with circuits, the sign conventions are very, very important. When a circuit is excited, a voltage will be developed across the two terminals of the element such that one end is positive and the other end is negative, and a current will flow to the element. So when an element delivers energy, the current will leave the element from positive terminal, and when an element absorbs energy, the current will enter at positive terminal. Normally in a circuit, the sources will deliver energy, and the passive elements which will be available in the circuit are could be the resistance, inductance, and the capacitors. These type of passive elements will absorb the energy. For example, we can consider a chargeable battery in order to understand the concept in a very easy way. Usually we have seen that when a battery is connected to the load, it basically delivers energy. When the battery is charged, it absorbs energy, right? When the source absorbs energy, the current will enter the source at the positive terminal. And also the resistance always absorbs energy, but the inductance and the capacitance can deliver the stored energy temporarily only. The inductance and capacitance stores energy when the supply is switched on, and when the supply is switched off, the stored energies could be discharged in the available path or leakage path. So in the last class we have dealt with all these things, and I think we are very familiar with Ohm's law, where the Ohm's law states that the potential difference across any two ends of a conductor is directly proportional to the current flowing between the two ends, provided where the temperature of the conductor always remains constant. So which is where V is directly proportional to I. In terms of equation, we call it as V is equal to IR. So when we deal with this basic circuital law, who basically defined this Kirchoff's law? So this is the place where the circuit theory, the concepts of circuit theory starts. Actually, a German scientist called Gustav Kirchoff was the one who first started to describe the basic circuital law. So the basic circuital law is nothing but it deals with the flow of current as well as the potential difference. And here the basic circuital law are classified into two types, where one is called as the Kirchoff's voltage law and the other one is Kirchoff's current law. So what is the principle, or what is the statement of this Kirchoff's voltage law and Kirchoff's current law? Here comes the statement of Kirchoff's voltage law. So the algebraic sum of the voltages around any closed path is equal to 0. That is, we consider a basic closed loop electric circuit in which the voltages flowing through the circuit, around any closed loop path, will be equal to 0. In order to define the voltage rise or the voltage drop in a closed loop circuit, the positive voltage difference or the voltage can be determined when the voltage is, the charge is moving from negative terminal to positive terminal, which indicates the positive voltage, and similarly, when charge is moving from positive terminal to negative terminal, indicates the negative flow of current. So next, what is the statement of Kirchoff's current law is that the sum of the currents entering the node is equal to the sum of the current leaving the node. So consider a basic node. So this is the node where through any branch the current flowing, or the flow of charges that is flowing through the branch towards the node will be equal to the current flowing through the branch, away from the node. So with this node, we can make it out an equation like I1 is focusing towards the node, whereas I4 is also focusing towards the node. Whereas the current flowing through this branch 2 and the branch 3 are leaving from the node. So here comes the sum of the currents entering the node is equal to the sum of the current leaving the node.